are these dogs doing?
They're watching the match
Yeah.
now. They're ready to go. They're going to wrestle now.
You're going to knock over some shit here.
Hey, call him by the name. God damn it, Scout.
God damn it, Scout.
God damn it, Scout shirts available now at lowestreels.com. Hey, Eddie, whenever I see a match start out like this with a slower pace, it reminds me of like the first round of like a heavyweight fight. They're trying to get a feel for each other.
Yep.
Establish the distance, feel each other out, and then the pace really picks up later. I think this match is probably structured similarly. Would you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. Usually, you know what I mean, when you want to make it look like a sport, which it is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you just like any other like boxing or MMA or Muay Thai, whatever, any other combat sport, in the beginning, they're not just throwing haymakers right off the bat, you know, a lot of times. You know what I mean? And they're throwing their jab or whatever. Same thing with pro wrestling. We're just feeling each other out on the mat, trying to figure what works, trying to go with our game plan. You know what I mean? Like for me, my game plan is pretty simple. I'm trying to get to your neck because all my moves involve your neck. Or, you know, when I lose my temper, I'm going to start smacking you and chopping you.
Eddie losing his temper. Come on.
Imagine that.
That doesn't happen. I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, never, right, Schiavone?
Yeah,
you never seen me in an office sweating?
No, you're the calmest person I've ever seen.
Sweating, going, hey, this will help, trust me. Anyway. No, not at all. Sometimes, yeah. If it wasn't for Schiavone, there'd be many a times I would get into real big trouble. You can't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Say it this way. I know you're trying to help.
Yeah. Wednesdays and Saturdays can be a very emotional day.
It's draining because, you know, here's the thing. I'm trying to say it correctly as Kobashi wrenches the headlock.
Okay.
So many of us at AEW, the boys, and everybody, right? Let's just say it. Everybody cares so much about the company. It's unbelievable. I've never seen that many people, here we go with the chops, love so many people, love one place so much that our passion for AEW and wanting it to succeed and get better every time sometimes overtakes us emotionally.
Yeah.
You know, and
right.
I'm just happy people understand with me, it's coming from a good place, not from an evil place.
Yeah. I get that.
And that's why when people ask me about our owner tweeting, I go, look, number one, that's his business. I don't give a fuck. It's not me. Number two, he's doing it for his team. He's passionate about his team. I can't knock him for that.
Yeah.
He loves AEW the way I love the Yankees. You know what I mean?
Right. And yes, and the way we hate the Dallas Cowboys.
Man, how about Dak choking. Anyway,
I love it.
By the way, the Bills game, I'm in a group text, right?
Right.
And one of the members of this group text is Taz. And he's a Bills fan.
I know that, yeah.
And I tell you, this past Sunday was not. All I could do was LOL. I couldn't say anything else because whatever I said, I could have complimented him. I was the biggest piece of shit he's ever met in his life. I tried to tell him, Josh Allen shouldn't have thrown, on that third down, should have just threw it to the tight end. He was open, get closer for the field goal right away. Oh, what do you fucking know? Okay. Okay. And then when he missed it, the group text was silent. Silent. Because no one knew what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, in the midst of all this, Kawada threw a hell of a kick. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was his trademark. Actually, Kawada did everything. And when I got to interview him, he said he wanted to be known for all the strikes.
Right.
Chopping, forearms, kicks. As Kobashi is known for the, look at that. Oh, so nice. Kobashi is known for chops. Misawa is known for elbows. Taoi's known for that big Baba chop.
Mhm.
Like that's their signature strike.
Right.
And Kawada wanted to be all of them.
So Eddie, now at in All Japan Pro Wrestling at this time, these were the two biggest stars.
Oh no, Masawa was still there. They still had the pillars. Masawa was still considered the ace.
Okay.
But he just lost the championship to Kawada in May in the first Tokyo Dome show for All Japan.
Okay.
And it was the first time Kawada ever beat Masawa, I think in 7 tries for the Triple Crown. Finally beat him in the Tokyo Dome main event. And this is his first title defense against Kobashi of the Triple Crown.
Just love the last match we watched, and the one we're watching here. I just love how, again, Conrad, you talked about the photographers, but just the way they are approaching the match.
Yes,
it's just a big time athletic event. I mean, you feel
the big fight feel is real. Yeah,
yeah, it's a fight. Yeah, and that's that's what caught me when I first saw.
My goodness.
Yeah, great kick. First saw All Japan. And the funny thing is, the first match I saw ever of All Japan was Kawada versus Kobashi in 1995, and they went 60 minutes.
Whoa.
And it didn't feel like I was watching a 60-minute match.
Right. Yeah.
Where did you get your tapes, and about what year did you start to discover those tapes?
I got my tapes from everywhere. You know what I mean? Anywhere on the internet that sold them. And I found a couple people, and I had a couple friends actually in New York who tape traded. And I started about late 95, early 96. I started, seeing the whole different world of wrestling. And yeah, man, it was because of ECW that all happened. Because I got into ECW because of a friend told me, hey, you like wrestling? And at the time, I was a big Bret Hart guy. And, Bret was, I think, losing or lost or something, one of the two. And I was like, yeah, I'm not watching anymore. It's getting too cartoonish or whatever. And he put it on ECW. I was about 12, 13, 14. And at that age, every boy wants violence and whatever gets them going. You know what I mean? And ECW had that in spades. And guys like Raven, I grew up around guys like Raven. Dreamer being from Yonkers. I know guys like Dreamer. I know guys like New Jack. Everything just spoke to me as a teenage kid. Found that, and then because of that, I found RF Video. I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
I know it's live, but whatever.
We are.
And RF Video, I remember buying a Best of Japan 1995. And I only got it because I knew of Chono and Muda from WCW.
Okay.
I didn't know anybody else, so I just bought it because of that. And then that's when I saw Kawada and Kobashi go 60 in Osaka, and I went, who's the guy in the yellow? Who's the guy in the orange? I had to go back to their website, and I had it all lined up, and that was it. That was the beginning of my love affair with All Japan Pro Wrestling. I went back, studied stuff, found out about Ricky Dozan, him training Noki and Baba and all that stuff.